morning, Stonewall. How are you
Good
doing?
morning, guys. On Wacky, I think it's Wacky Wednesday.
Yeah,
For sure.
Wacky Wise Word Wednesday.
Yes, it all goes together.
It does.
For sure.
And
Especially on the first week back.
First
Yes.
week back, yes.
Very wacky.
Well, we are coming to you from
Support
You
News.
News. And I definitely have the very wacky and wise ladies with me.
Let's
Yes.
go with Wacky today.
Wackier than wise.
The
I
Wacky
think.
Miss Boswell.
And the wacky Miss Lindsay.
And we have our very wise.
You can hold on to the wise ones today.
Mr. Sizemore with CIS, yeah. And today, on Wacky Wise Word Wednesday, we have two, not wacky, funny,
Wise.
but wise students.
Funny and wise.
Yes.
I
Yes, we
agree. So today on Wise Word, Wacky Wise Word Wednesday, blah, 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 we have Jason and Alice. Come on in, guys, and say a wise and wonderful good morning to Stonewall. Can you say good morning?
Alice? Yeah, can you tell them good morning?
Good morning. Are you guys ready to share some words of wisdom with us? Maybe you can help Miss Lindsay and Mr. Sizemore and myself out today. What do you think?
I think we can do it.
All right, guys, let's get started.
All right, so today we're going to read our story from our book, Once Upon a Time, Storytelling to Teach Character and Prevent Bullying. Are y'all ready? All right, our story is called The Butterfly Friends. Once upon a time, in a hollow tree at the edge of a meadow, there lived 3 butterfly friends. One had great big red wings, one had medium-sized yellow wings, and one had tiny paper white wings. Now, just across the meadow and over a green lawn, there was a beautiful flower garden. The 3 butterflies loved nothing better than to flit over the garden, enjoying the colors, smelling the fragrances, and tasting the delicious nectar. One day, they were having such a good time that they forgot to check the weather. By the time they looked up, big rain clouds had rolled in and raindrops were falling on their wings. "We must get out of the rain before our wings are tattered," they cried. "I have an idea," the red one said. "We can ask the flowers to open their petals and let us hide inside until the rain is gone." "Great idea," the others agreed. They began to fly about over the flowers, calling to them, "Please give us shelter from the storm. Inside your petals it is dry and warm." Before long, a big red tulip opened her petals. She saw the red butterfly and said, "You are just like me. Come in, come in." But to the yellow and white butterflies, she said, "You two are different. I'm afraid of things that are different. Go away, go away." Butterfly Red looked at her 2 friends and said, "I don't want to go where my friends aren't wanted. No thanks, Tulip." But now it was raining even harder, and the butterfly's friends' wings were getting heavier and heavier. So again they sang out, "Please give us shelter from the storm. Inside your petals it is dry and warm." Soon a great yellow tulip opened her petals. She saw the butterfly and said, "You are just like me. Come in, come in." But to the red and white butterflies she said, "You two are different. Go away, go away." Butterfly Yellow looked at her 2 friends and said, "I don't want to go where my friends aren't wanted. No thanks, Tulip." On they flew, their wings getting heavier and heavier as they cried, "Please give us shelter from the storm. Inside your petals it is safe and warm." The same thing happened with a great white lily. She welcomed Butterfly White but told her friends to go away. Do you think Butterfly White went inside without her friends? No way! But now the rain was pouring down and the 3 butterflies could not fly at all. They sank down onto the ground beneath the flowers. There they heard a small voice. It was coming from a patch of red clover weeds at the edge of the lawn. "Our flowers are not big like the tulips and lilies, but you can hide under them until the rain is gone." The 3 friends thanked the flowers and climbed up their stems under the puffy blossoms. Now the sun had been watching through a crack in the clouds. She had seen how the 3 friends stuck together, and she was moved by the kindness of the clover plants. She pushed back the clouds and shone down on the garden. The butterflies climbed onto the clover blossoms and dried their wings in the sun. With a thank you, they flew on home. After that day, the butterfly friends still liked to play in the flower garden, but they never forgot the kindness of the red clover plants. And if you want to be sure of seeing a butterfly, walk out into a wildflower meadow and you will see them flitting from clover to clover in the sun. So, no matter what people look like or what they like to do, be kind to everyone, and it all comes back to you.
You know, I almost phoned that for a long time ago.
Did you? But you've been listening so quietly. I'm proud of you for that. Okay,
So guys, what do you think about this story? Have you ever seen people do that? Like, oh, I'm not going to be their friend because they're not like me. Or I'm not going to give that person an opportunity because they're not like me. Or maybe you yourself have experienced that. Have you ever seen or experienced that? Yeah? How did it make you feel when you saw it or experienced it? Bad. Yeah, I definitely agree. So if we were to look at the butterflies and the flowers as people, like, what would you think about the clovers that let the butterflies in? What are some things about their personality that you like? They were kind. They let them in.
Inclusive, regardless of what they looked like, right?
Yeah. So sometimes, you know, have you ever heard that you can't judge a book by its cover? It's kind of like the same thing, right? Like sometimes people just look at people and want to judge them, but really our kindness needs to extend in all areas and to all people. Do you agree? Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Miss Lindsay. Talk about this in your class. There's so many components to this story that you can really dissect and look at. Talk about the story. Kind of discuss how you felt throughout the story when the butterflies were denied access to the flowers, and then your response and your feelings when you got to the patch of clover. And who would you want to be in this story? Like, who really kind of connects with you and the way you are? And talk about it, discuss it, write about it, and see what you guys can come up with in your class today. We'd love to hear from you. We hope that you have a wonderful and wise Wednesday, and we will see you real soon.
Wise Wednesday, bye.